What up, YouTube? Sorry, there's some wonky lighting in here tonight. So, wanted to give you guys the results of the first burn on this. It's still a little bit hot, but yeah, not so hot where I can't grab it. It's hot enough where I can't touch the bottom here. So, anyways, all right. Let's see. I don't see any melting like some people have had on theirs. I had no overheating issues, and I actually burned this for extra amount of time just to make sure. Something I did notice, but I'll get into that in a minute. But anyways, it performed exactly as it's supposed to. Like I said, no overheating issues. Even when I got the bar on this side, the heat sensor bar all the way up, I flipped the fan down and it immediately brought it back down within a few seconds. Within a few seconds to a minute, that light was starting to travel back down towards the bottom and leveled out about halfway. I'll show you guys a picture of the pork chops I did a little while ago on this. Anyways, I don't see, like I said, I don't see any bubbling. I'm not having any issues with overheating like I did with the last one. I thought it was maybe just because maybe I did something wrong with the last one, or maybe I did overfilled it, or like I said, maybe I did something wrong, but it definitely wasn't. Because I burned this one for a good probably hour and a half, almost 2 hours solid while I was cooking dinner, and then I just let it burn out what was in here, and I just dumped out the little tiny bit of stuff that was left in here, and it performed beautifully. This one, at least at this point, it's a winner. It's awesome. What else can I say? I mean, it finally have one that did exactly what it's supposed to do. But I'll keep an eye out for the bubbling. It looks like a few people had that issue. I was on Honest Reviews channel again. It looked like a couple people commented that theirs was bubbling, very specifically around the end of the probe, and then various places. I know his looked like it was bubbling either on the top or right on the bottom. I'm not seeing any of that with mine. With this one, this is the second unit that I've had of these. So I'm very, very happy with that part. Now, onto the thing I noticed. I've got the grill for this, which you guys will see in the picture, either before or after this part, I don't know. Just depends on where I decide to place it on the video, when I edit the video. And the grill, it almost seems like the opening on this one is about 2 millimeters or so wider than not only the one I had before, but my first gen Biolite camp stove. Because in the first gen and my first of the second generation, that grill sat perfect in there. It had a nice fit to it. The kettle pot did the same thing, had a very nice fit in there. It just sat straight down on there, didn't wobble, nothing. This one, however, there's a slight wobble to it and enough of a gap that you can see down into it. I don't know if that was something to do with it, if it was a slight product change through production or what. It's manageable, I can deal with that. Simply for the fact that I had pork chops that, with one exception, just because it was an oddly cut pork chop and very, very thick, it was hard to cook it all the way through on the Biolite. They came out perfect, absolutely perfect. So, anyways, that's the update on that and the first burn on my new second generation camp stove. And back in business to do, I have had plans for the second generation to do another series once my first gen, the first gen charge series is about over, now I can move on with that and start those videos eventually. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video.